Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear. This is the quick and dirty review of the different versions of the Eagletac MX25L3. Alright, so here we have a couple versions of the MX25L3. We have the kit version of the XM-L2, non-kit of the MT-G2, and we'll talk about what you get with each and the interfaces and everything. Okay, so kit versus non-kit. The kit version gives you a couple of really nice things. One is you have a rear switch. So this switch right here allows you to have a button on the rear, which is kind of nice. You're using it at night, can't find the side switch in a hurry, or using gloves or something like that. You can always find the rear of the light. Super simple and easy. It is nice to have that side switch, you know, when you're holding it in kind of its natural position, but the rear switch is easy to find at night. This right here is the reason I always recommend the kit version for people. Some stuff that comes with both of them, you have these battery holders. So if you're using CR123s, you can use these. Helps keep them from rattling around. They're not essential. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. Holster, this is another thing that comes with the kit version. The lanyard and spare O-rings. This comes with both the kit and the non-kit. And then you have these filters and a diffuser that come with the kit version. Pretty cool. The stainless steel bezel on the kit version screws off, and then those screw on. You cannot upgrade from a non-kit to a kit because it does not have that stainless steel bezel, so it doesn't have the threaded bezel to work with the filters. And there's also actually an internal part in here that allows that rear switch to work, so the parts from the kit version won't work with the non-kit version. So just keep that in mind if you're deciding between the two. LEDs on the two. So you have the MT-G2 LED, nice big LED for a nice floody, wide open beam. You have the XM-L2 LED for a more focused, concentrated beam that's going to give you better distance. So I've got the user manual here. Let's talk about some of the specs on it. You got ANSI lumens on here. That's what most manufacturers use, so we'll talk about that. 2,375 on the MT-G2, 1,245 on the XM-L2. 347 yards of beam distance versus 507 yards. And as always, you can get the full specs on our website. User manual, definitely worth the read. You got a lot going on with this light. So, same interface on both of these. So I'm actually going to set the MT-G2 to the side, and I've already got batteries in the XM-L2. Powered by either 3 CR or 6 CR123s or 3 18650s. If you use the light a lot, definitely get the 18650s. They'll save you money in the long run, get you better run time. They're definitely the way to go if you're using the light a lot. And as with a lot of our more popular lights, we have the light, the batteries, and a charger all together in a bundle. Save you a little bit of money on our site, goinggear.com. Okay, let's talk about the interface on here. So the interface, again, same on both lights. You have this side switch. If you have the rear switch, both switches do the same thing, so the interface will apply to both. Press it, turns the light on. Press it again, turns the light off. Press and hold, you have momentary activation. When you release it, it turns it back off. You also have instant access to strobe from any mode, including off. So press and then press and hold, and it'll go into strobe, release, and it'll turn it off. If you have it turned on, you want to get into your lower outputs. Actually, this is in tactical mode right now. Let's talk about tactical mode. So you can switch between regular mode and tactical mode, and the way to do that is you switch between positions 1 and 2, so head tightened, and then loosen it a little bit 10 times in less than 5 seconds. So it's in tactical mode right now. Tactical mode is max output, 12%, and then a couple of different strobes. You do not have access to the hidden flashing modes in tactical mode, and I'll show you those here in just a little bit. So let's switch it back over to regular mode. So what you do is you have it in head tightened, you have it go between it and the head loosened 10 times in less than 5 seconds, or 5 seconds or less. Let's try that. Alright, I think I did it a couple extra times, but it should still be okay. So we have highest output, 1 lower, 1 lower, 1 lower. So this is regular mode. So you can see 4 different outputs that you can choose between. Very useful outputs. Nice spacing on them. So you also have some hidden flashing modes other than just the strobe, and the way to get to those is you have head tighten, go between it and the 3rd or 4th position, and then back to 1st. So you have some different strobes, beacon flashing mode, all kinds of different stuff you have going on in here. Alright, showed you the interface and everything. Let's go ahead and take both of these outside and we'll show you how they do outside. Alright, we're outside with the two MX25L3 versions. First off, we're going to try out that XM-L2 version. So you can see really concentrated beam on that. Great distance on this thing, and if you want to see it go out to a further distance, check out our extended review. I've got a link down there in the description. But anyway, that dockhouse down there on the lake is about 100 feet away. You can see nice concentrated beam. If you want to get out to a distance, or if you like concentrated beams, XM-L2 is definitely the way to go. And then you have the lower outputs where you don't quite need the full output, you don't quite need that full distance. And then the lowest output, great for up close kind of stuff. When you need them, you can just quickly twist or press the button and get right to the max output. Okay, so that is the XM-L2 version. Here is the MT-G2 version. This is my favorite. I really like that nice spread out beam. You don't get quite the same distance, but I like lighting up a wider area better anyway, because I don't have a whole lot of long distances that I can use flashlights in. So something that'll go out 200-300 yards is perfect for me. So we'll do them side by side. Actually, let me show you the lower output levels on the MT-G2, just so you can see what those look like. And then for up close kind of stuff, that lowest one is great. But we'll do the MT-G2 there on the left, XM-L2 on the right, kind of shining back and forth, just so you can see the difference. You can see the difference in the concentration and how bright the hot spot is and everything. Alright, so there you go. That's the Eagletac MX25L3. If you like them, you can buy them from us at goinggear.com. And if you want to see a much more in-depth version of the video, check the link in the description. And that's it. Thanks for watching.